one. Once you're ready, once you're comfortable, just allow yourself to start following my voice and breathe in and breathe out. Now, every time you breathe in, every time you breathe out, I want you to allow yourself to go further, to go looser, to go limper. I want you to start, once you're ready, once you're comfortable, in a lovely cozy position. Now, once you're in this cozy position, I want you to allow your eyes to close, and I want you to just start to breathe in and breathe out slowly, gently, and nicely. Every time you breathe in, every time you breathe out, I want you to allow yourself to relax a little bit more, a little bit more, and a little bit more. As you breathe in and breathe out, the first thing we're going to do is take a lovely deep breath in from the pit of our stomach. Open your eyes, and as you close your eyes, breathe out and just relax down 20 times more. Then take a second deep breath in now. Open your eyes, and as you close your eyes, relax down 1,000,000 times more. And then take a third deep breath in. Open your eyes, and as you close your eyes, breathe out and relax down 1,000,000 times more. Further, heavier, looser, and limper. Now, as you breathe in, as you breathe out, what we're going to do is we're going to start today by visualizing a tiny little red light in the center of your forehead. Now, as you visualize this little red light in the center of your forehead, I want you to focus on it, and like a light switch, I want you to switch it off. Then I want you to move your attention not just through your nose, but through your chest and through your stomach. I want you to go down, down, down through every muscle in your body, starting to become heavier, become looser, become limper. I want you to start letting every muscle through your nose, chest, stomach, hips, and buttocks just start to switch off. Now, as they start to switch off more and more and more and more and more and more and more, I want us to start letting every muscle switch off. Down, 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 through every muscle of your body. Now, once we start to do that and turn off every muscle of your body, what we're going to do next is even easier, is even simpler. As you breathe in, as you breathe out, I want you to allow yourself to go down more and more and more and more until every muscle starts to switch off. More and more and more. Now, as you go down more and more and more and more, start to let every muscle become heavy, become loose, and become limp. As every muscle starts to relax, I want you to go down more and more and more and more. Further, looser, limping. Every muscle going down and down your spine. Every muscle just to start to relax. Now, as you go down more and more and more, further, looser, limper. As you go down more and more, further, heavier, looser, limper, I want you to start letting every muscle just relax. I want you to start letting every muscle become heavy, loose, and limp. Heavy, loose, and limp. Now, as you go down more and more, start letting every muscle go down further, looser, limper. Down your spine further, from 10 down to 9, with your eyes closed gently, looser, limper. Now, as you go down more and more, more and more, more and more, I want you to let every muscle relax. Down the spine from 10 down to 9, down to 8, down to 7, down to 6, down to 5, down to 4, down to 3, down to 2, down to 1. Every muscle going down, 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 further, looser, limper, Just let yourself relax further, looser, limper down. I want you to turn off the muscles of your spine, down from the top to the bottom. 10 down to 9, down to 8, down to 7, down to 6. Double your relaxation down to 5. Double your relaxation down to 4. Double your relaxation down to 3. Double your relaxation down to 2. Double your relaxation down to 1. Now as you go down more and more and more, I want you to turn off the muscles of your arms, your bicep, your elbow, your wrist, down through the tips of your fingers, down through the tips of your toes. Now once every muscle just becomes heavy, loose and limp, I want you to lend me the use of your imagination, and I want you to visualize something so special for me right now. In your mind, I'd just like you to visualize the most beautiful beach you can imagine. It doesn't matter if this beach is somewhere you've been. It doesn't matter if this beach is somewhere you want to go. But in your mind, I want you to visualize the most beautiful beach you could imagine. Now, as you visualize this beautiful beach, I want you to imagine that you could walk down this beach. As you walk down this beach, you look to the sky. And as you look to the sky, you see the most beautiful cloud floating by. A cloud in the shape of the number 300. As you see this cloud in the sky, in the shape of the number 300, we start to relax down and down and down. From 300 down to 299, double the relaxation. Down to 298, double the relaxation. Down to 297, double the relaxation. Down to 296, again, double the relaxation. Down to 295, double the relaxation. Down to 294, double your relaxation. Further, looser, limper. Every muscle. Further, looser, limper. Down your spine, down your body. Now as you go down more and more and more, further, looser, limper. Every muscle, just letting go. Now as you go down more and more and more and more, what I want you to do is double your relaxation, allowing every muscle to let go. Further, heavier, looser, limper. Double your relaxation more and more and more and more. Now as you double your relaxation, further, heavier, looser, limper, I want you to imagine something special, that as you breathe and as you relax and as you relax and as you breathe, nobody needs anything or wants anything off you. As those clouds start to change deeper, 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 you go further, you go looser, you go limper, until you look to the end of the beach where you'll see a beautiful house, a beautiful temple. At the end of this beautiful beach, the type of place you'd expect monks to be in. Now as you relax further, as you relax looser, as you relax limper, I want you to walk down to this beautiful place. As you walk into this beautiful, beautiful place, I want you to notice something special. That as you walk into this beautiful place, I want you to notice something special, a staircase. I want you to notice as you walk over, you put your hand on the handrail. And as you go further, looser, limper down, you double your relaxation as we go down these 20 steps. Further, looser, limper. Now as you go down more and more and more, allow yourself going further, going looser, going limper. Allow yourself to let go like a rag doll. As you walk over, you'll see this staircase. As you see this staircase, you put your hand on the handrail and you float and drift and disappear down and down and down and down and down. Now as you go further, looser, limper, allow yourself to go further, looser, limper. Allow every muscle simply disappear, further, looser, and limper like a ragdoll, further, looser, limper. From 20 down to 19, doubling your relaxation, further, looser to 18, further, looser to 17, double your relaxation, you're doing so well. 18 down to 17, double your relaxation to 16, double your relaxation from 16 to 15, from 15 down to 14, from 14 down to 13, from 13 down to 12, 12 down to 11, 11 down to 10, doubling your relaxation from 10 down to 9, 9 down to 8, doubling your relaxation from 8 down to 7, 7 to 6, doubling your relaxation from 6 to 5, 5 to 4, further, looser, limper, every muscle going down, down, down. Now as you go further, looser, limper, every muscle will feel heavy, every muscle will feel loose, every muscle will become like jelly. Now as you go further, looser, limper, allow yourself to simply let go. As you let go more and more, more and more, more and more. Now as you go further, simply let yourself go. As you let yourself go more and more, like a rag doll, I want you to find yourself at the end of this flight of stairs. As you find yourself at the end of this flight of stairs, I want you to double your relaxation. Down further, down looser, down limper. As you go down more and more and more and more, let yourself disappear. Further, looser, limper. Now as we go down more and more, I want you to double your relaxation and find yourself at the end of this beautiful red brick road. I want you to find yourself. As you get to the end, I want you to find yourself as you get to the end of this beautiful red brick road, standing with a fork in the middle of the road, a fork where one side of the road goes downhill to the left, one road goes uphill to the right. You start to notice the road to the left is a continuation of the road that you've been traveling. The road to the left is a continuation of the road you've been traveling. But you notice that this road just simply goes downhill, and it goes downhill because it's an easy road for you to follow. A road that goes downhill, which is such an easy road for you to follow. You start to realize that as you go down this road, you can make a decision to keep going down, down, down and down. Or you can make a decision to take a different path. A different path, but a path that starts to go uphill. The first thing you realize is that you can continue on this road downhill that you've been on for the past few years, especially when it comes to food, but especially in your case when it comes to junk food, bars, biscuits, cakes. Then you start to realize that it's time to make a decision. You start to realize that it's time to let go of the old you once and for all. And you get to do that very easily, very simply. You get to do that by turning away from the road you've been on with the habits you've had and making a decision to go down a different road. To go down a road to your right. A road which goes uphill, higher and higher and higher. You start to notice this road that goes uphill, goes higher and higher and higher. And you start to notice something special. You start to notice that as you take this road higher and higher and higher, you start to notice something special. That as you get to the top of this road, as you get to the top of this road, you start to notice something great. At the top of this road, you stand in front of a mirror and you see what you want to look like. You stand in front of a mirror and you see exactly what you're going to look like when you've lost this weight. You see exactly what you're going to look like when you have lost this weight. And then you make a decision. You make a decision deep down to never allow yourself to eat again without thinking. To never allow yourself to eat again because you're bored, because you're tense, because you're frustrated, because you're depressed, because you're upset, because you're angry. You make a decision that from today on, things are going to be different. You make a decision that from today on, you are going to change. You make a decision that from today on, nothing that you eat ever will taste as good as that feeling of standing in front of that mirror, feeling amazing, feeling driven, feeling focused. They're making a decision that every day by writing down what you eat, every day by focusing right now, by every day focusing on who you are, what you want to be, who you want to be, what you want to look like. Realizing that every moment of every day is a step towards the new you, towards the slimmer you, towards the healthier you. You start to realize that every moment of every day has to be about goal setting, about writing down what you eat, about focusing on what you eat, about accepting that you'll never allow yourself to eat again without thinking, that you'll never allow yourself to eat again because you're bored, because you're tense, because you're frustrated, because you're depressed, because you're upset, or because you're angry. I want you to see a wooden table appearing in front of you, full to the top, to the brim, with all the stuff that you've been treating yourself to. And it might be bars, it might be biscuits, it might be cakes. It doesn't really matter what it is. I just want you to imagine it right there. This big wooden table, full to the top of all these foods that you've been eating that deep down you don't want, deep down you don't need. You realize that from today on, things are going to be different. You realize that from today on, you will never allow yourself to eat again without thinking. You'll never allow yourself to eat because you're bored, tense, frustrated, upset, angry. You realize that from today on, things will be different. From today on, you will feel different. From today on, you will never allow yourself to eat again because you're bored, tense, frustrated, depressed, upset, angry. Nothing that you do each moment of each day will matter. you'll realize that each day it's time to make a decision. Each day it's time to feel a weight lifted off your shoulders. To realize that from today on, things will be different. You will feel more motivated. You will feel more driven. You will feel healthier, happier. You will see yourself standing in front of a mirror having lost all this weight, and you understand that each moment of each day is a job for you. A job to write down what you eat. A job to listen to your body. Never eat without thinking. Never eat because you're bored or tense, frustrated, depressed, upset, or angry. To see that image in your mind's eye of you standing in front of that mirror. See beside you a wooden table full to the top of bars, biscuits, cakes. Wave your hand over that table and say no. And understand that when you say no, you mean no. It's that simple. When you say no, you mean no. When you make the decision to let go of the old you feel a weight lifted off your shoulder. And when you feel a weight lifted off your shoulder, you feel better. You see yourself standing in front of that mirror, feeling fantastic. And in a moment, when I count from 1 to 5, only at number 5, do I want you to come back into the room with a drive, a need, a want, a motivation. Knowing that the key to your weight loss is writing down everything you eat, planning your meals, listening to my voice, using your smaller plate, and exercising when you can, knowing that every step you take is a calorie. Now in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. Number 5 and only number 5, I want you to come back into the room feeling amazing in every way, feeling fantastic in every way, feeling driven and motivated in every way. As you feel that weight lifted off your shoulder, I want you to get ready to come back to the room feeling wonderful, feeling driven, feeling fantastic. When you're ready, when you're comfortable to do so, feeling wonderful, feeling driven, feeling fantastic. When you're ready, when you're comfortable to do so. 1, you will never allow yourself to eat again without thinking. 2, you will never allow yourself to eat again because you're bored, tense, frustrated, depressed, upset, or angry. 4, every time you hear my voice, these suggestions get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. And number 5, feeling like you've had a 5-hour sleep, feeling like you've had a 10-hour massage, I want you to slowly, gently, nicely bring yourself back into the room, but only when you're ready and only when you're comfortable to do so.